Can he settle with Janelle Grant so that goes away? Yes. Then he's got the Ring Boys. Can he settle with the Ring Boys so that goes away? Yes. The only problem with this is, Chris, if he starts settling these lawsuits, what's going to happen? There's going to be more and more lawsuits because people are going to know, hey, man, sue Vince. He's just going to settle so he can go start his own new company. Bro, the guy's going to be 80 in August.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of The Wrestling Outlaws. I'm here with the Outlaws themselves, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion Vince Russo and former TNA two-time Heavyweight Champion, former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. That makes him an EC three-time World Heavyweight Champion. He is EC3 himself. How are you, my brother?
I'm well. I am well. Because I'm about to pop 9 milligrams of Xinin, and we're just gonna let it rip. Dr. Chris, I know you need to be fired up. You need to be in the zone. We're gonna get in that zone. V. Russo coming off some hot takes on Piers Morgan, laying down the law. My men, let's ride.
Let's go.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
We'll start off with Vince McMahon launching a brand new entertainment company. So far it's not related to wrestling in any way. Is this how Vince McMahon bows out to Vince Russo, or do you think that somehow we're going to get some WWE involvement, especially since it's reported that he's got some former WWE names working for him, Vince?
Yeah, Chris, unfortunately, I don't think this is ever going to happen. First of all, let me say this. This is so ironic. Bro, because we know for years and years and years, Vince made talent sign a contract where there was a non-compete clause, which could never hold up in a court of law. Nobody would ever fight it because they didn't want to piss the WWE off. Steven Regal fought it, and the lawyer, the judge said you cannot stop somebody from making a living. So the non-compete is frivolous. You know there was a non-compete in the Endeavor deal with Vince. You know there's no way, no shape or form he could ever do anything involved in wrestling. So that may have come back to bite him in the backside. Chris, before anything can happen here, man, Vince has to clean the slate, which probably is not going to happen before he dies. Because first of all, Chris, you got the federal investigation going on. Yep. You don't know how long that's going to go on. Could it be 6 months? Could it be a year? Could it be 2 years? Then once that's over, now he's got to deal with Janelle Grant. Can he settle with Janelle Grant so that goes away? Yes. Then he's got the Ring Boys. Can he settle with the Ring Boys so that goes away? Yes. The only problem with this is, Chris, if he starts settling these lawsuits, what's going to happen? There's going to be more and more lawsuits because people are going to know, hey, man, sue Vince. He's just going to settle so he can go start his own new company. Bro, the guy's going to be 80 in August. He's going to be 80. I don't see him wiping out all his legal woes to ever be able to get this on track.
EC3, what do you think?
Does the company have a name? Do we know that?
I don't think so.
It's not been reported yet, no.
Classic Ponzi scheme. No, I mean, Vince McMahon has such a great track record with outside endeavors in the entertainment field. Let it be known, bodybuilding, football, the film industry. No, I don't think he has his pulse on what entertainment is. He definitely knew how to promote and become a wrestling character, almost to such an extent it corrupted him and created the monster that he has become. I mean, I have no idea what this genre or what he would focus on, and then bringing in names from the WWE. Is that as far as talent? Is he bringing in former people to act on it, or is this the crack writing team that has brought us years upon years of high quality entertainment? I don't see this being a very fruitful venture, to say the least, nor do I see it ever going anywhere, ever.
Vince, based on the people you've worked with during the Attitude Era that are still alive and kicking and active, who do you think, if you were Vince McMahon, who would you bring in from the people you worked with to help him with the production and the writing?
Yeah, bro, I was shocked that Kevin's name was not on that list. Kevin Dunn. I would have thought that would have been the absolute first guy, unless Kevin, to his credit, has said, you know what, done enough, have enough. I'm just going to enjoy life, and maybe that's what Kevin did. Nobody's really heard from Kevin, and I hope that's what Kevin decided to do. But Chris, I was surprised that was not the first name.
Yeah. Who would you put on there?
Kevin Dunn.
Who else? Who's active currently?
I mean, it would not surprise me for a Bruce to go over.
You think he'll jump ship?
Oh God, Bruce is so loyal to Vince. It isn't even.
Really?
That's why I'm shocked. Bruce is still employed. I am shocked that he is still employed by them.
What about someone like a Johnny Laurinaitis?
No, Vince. I think it would behoove Vince to stay.
People power.
Yeah, I think it would behoove Vince to stay away from Johnny Laurinaitis.
What do you think, Vince? Did we get Johnny in there?
What would any of them know or offer in a non-wrestling format? I think they've been in the wrestling bubble so long. They've created it. They're so embedded and delusional about it. I mean, Vince, I don't know if you have any stories about back in the day, but like, did Vince really have his pulse on culture in the moment? Like, did he know movies existed?
No, bro.
Like
no.
1999, 1998. I mean, did he know, Shakespeare in Love? That was nonsense. Saving Private Ryan should have won the best Oscar.
Bro, he never went to the movies. He never watched TV. He didn't listen to music. No. But the one thing, though, where EC3, I think Kevin would be an asset is, I mean, Kevin knows television. I mean, it has nothing. I mean, Kevin knows TV. He knows TV executives. He knows everything there is to know about television. That's why I think Kevin would be an asset.
The thing about like wrestling television is like one thing. I've been on movie sets and TV shows. The one thing that is crazy and unique about wrestling is how quickly it could be, turned around without like a ton of rehearsals, without a ton of like, I don't want to say overhead, but how quickly the process of like, which is incredible, a 3-hour Raw to take place. Most TV people probably think that's rehearsed for days. Like, when are you having a, rehearsal? When are you going to go over it? Like, no, we're just going to go out there and do it. And it's just like, well, how do you know what time, like the timing and things like that? So wrestling television production is a completely different animal that actually shocks and baffles real TV people. But at the same time, what real TV can these wrestling brained people pull off?
Vince, what do you think about good point there, EC3. Vince, what do you think about the flack that the fans and the pro wrestling business and the pro wrestling industry is basically saying that the new cuts that we see on Raw and all things WWE is much better than the cuts that Kevin Dunn would give back when he would produce for WWE for all that time?
I would say, are more people watching the show? The answer is no. The answer is no. So with all your new cuts and everything that you're seeing, there are not more new people watching the show. I think last week they did 1.4 million. We've been doing 1.4 million on Raw for God knows how long.
Yeah, a lot of people are praising the overhead cut that they do nowadays, especially when Braun is doing the spear and stuff like that. So, yep. EC3, you have a take on that?
I have a couple loyal Exo Pros people in this room now. First off, mad heat for them showing up with bags of Taco Bell and not telling me they're getting food. I'm struggling. And the hunger's anticipating. And you guys got the horn. And the second, the overhead cut. There was just a soft motion in the background when you mentioned that, and I don't think it was about the cut. So that's all. I'm good.
There you go. Take the Taco Bell, man. Take the Taco Bell.
I don't want the taco. It's low carb day. I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. All right. For those, all fans, SK Nation, comment below on if you think that Vince McMahon will produce an entertainment industry? And do you think it's good timing for him to do that amongst all of this legal stuff that he's involved with? Comment below.
Comment below. And also comment below what you would call it. If you were Vincent Kennedy McMahon with all these great accolades hanging over your head, like the Ring Boy scandals and, the sexual assaults and all those, whatever, what would you call that company? Comment below.
There you go.
Bro, I would have the letters. I'd have to figure out what it would mean, but I swear, knowing Vince, it would be something where the letters are NDA. And come up with something creative. Something ND, associates, something.
NDA. What do you got?
Well, we got national and we got associates. What's the D?
Okay, national and they got association, right?
Yeah.
What's the D?
I got a few.
A D could be a development, a national development agency.
Probably association. Oh, okay. Agency, because it's going to be entertainment, right?
Yeah, National Development Agency.
There you go.
There you go.
NDA.
Yeah, DKM is always, the counterculture and the rebellious as I guess an 80-year-old sheltered billionaire can be, but NDA, I mean, like a no damn apologies TV.
There you go. That's beautiful. No damn apologies. NDA. Yeah, man. Yes. Very nice.
We offend you. No damn apologies.
Yeah.
I don't know if how much would that be approved from the SEC? I don't think it'll go very far.
I don't know. I
doubt it. All right, we shall see. Fans, comment below on what you think should be the name. Realistically, what do you think Vince would name this new entertainment agency?